What'o?
Hey.
Come out here. Come out here, hurry up.
No?
Hurry up.
With the truck?
Come out here, hurry up. Walking or whatever, hurry up. I'm coming.
Okay.
Call Frank. Tell him to come out here.
All right, you wanna
Tell him to
come on here?
Yes, the police are here.
Police is here. All right, thank you, buddy. Could be better, but things just get complicated with these people.
Okay.
We are the residents of this location. The
Are you
property-
Marcos?
No.
Okay.
No. So Marcos is the property owner. I have confirmation and text of him this morning
Okay.
that he has no problem with me being here. This is my place of residence. Our place of residence. We have mail here. Gate is open. Can we drive in? That was this morning. Yes. I can share the text messages and look at it.
What am I looking at?
So this is the property.
Yeah, that's Marcos Forrester, the property owner, was giving me permission this morning before anything took place that I'm able to come in, get my possessions. He did an illegal lockout. Now he's complying to basically let me get my stuff, and he gave me 3 hours to do so. Okay?
Today.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing now. I got a locksmith. I hired a locksmith to go and because he took out my keys to basically make the keys for all my vehicles. I have the titles and everything, registrations for all my possessions. His worker comes over and starts making problems with the locksmith, grabbing his knife, walking towards him, and aggravated him. He didn't touch him, but he started telling him that he was going to physically harm him and this and that. And the guy's like, hey, I'm a third party. I was just hired here to just come do some keys.
Yeah.
I don't know what's your problem. He's like, well, it's his problem. He's like, well, I have nothing to do with it. I'm just here to do some keys. And he's like, if you could get in my property, I am the owner. He's not even the owner. He's just a worker. So then with her, you can show him the video. She's been recording the whole time. Then I'm parked right here. He's parked there. When he went to the locksmith over across the street, which is he wasn't even in the property when he did that. Then he comes to my wife. She goes into the mail to get our mail, and he starts approaching her real aggressively with the knife. But he didn't take it out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And she starts backing up, and she's like, "Hey, back up, dude! Like, what's wrong with you?"
Okay.
So,
it sounds like whatever conflict you had with that guy, Marcos has now called and said you guys are not allowed to go. Whatever took place with you and the other guy. So Marcos called and said, tell them we gotta go out of that.
Yep. The issue is though is that we live here, so how can he just like illegally?
And that's what I'm gonna get to.
Yeah.
So do you guys pay rent? What type of agreement do you guys have to be living here?
We have his permission. We had his permission to be here.
We've
so,
How
like,
long have you guys
we've
been
been here.
staying
We've been here for like what, a year? Almost like a
yeah,
year.
we work for him, like in and out for a
we've
year, like
also- we
working
did
jobs and stuff
Work
like that.
for barter work, for money, for rent, and all that stuff. So
And you said you have mail here, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you grab me some of your mail with your
Did
name
you
on
have
it?
it? Or did you
Yeah. Go to the car and go get. You guys, somebody could follow me. I have it in the car. Or y'all can come in. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So basically, at this point, if you guys are residents here, Marcos is going to have to get you guys evicted. We can't, at that point,
That's
force you guys
yeah,
to leave.
yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're trying to figure out, like, who's supposed to be here, who's not.
Yeah.
So,
Been here for a year, doesn't have to.
Right. But we don't want to go to that.
You guys used to have those dogs back here?
Yeah,
Or
there
was
was,
that
that was
the
the owner's.
Oh.
He had a bunch of animals here and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
he just had us basically here watching the yard and
Yeah.
while we were buying our house and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. You guys,
you guys
in your
have-
house?
Yeah, we were in the process of getting everything moved, and then he called in. He was like, "Bring your stuff back over here," because he knew. He called in, and then that day they came in and took us and stuff. Yeah, it was a setup. So, all right. So, I don't know if this will suffice, but I just got it today in the mail, and it shows like.
and this is you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he came in that day you guys came in, he had a stolen vehicle here. And my husband's truck was parked right there, and he was like, oh, just give me your keys, brother. I'll take care of you guys. Took my kids, like all of their stuff, because we were moving everything. We would work and then bring the materials here to remodel our house.
Yeah.
And so he came in and we were packed to move. Took all the kids' PlayStations, their mini bikes, we have 5 kids. And then he alleged that we were living in this room. There was a room there. He alleged that we were living in there with animals and all kind. It's just like a bunch of lies that just weren't true.
And
it's
Marcos
just like,
is the one that said this.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And so he had took our kids the day before to work. He went to jail with like some white supremacy stuff. He took our kids the day before to work, and he didn't give them water or anything. Had them out there all day. Our kids are black and Mexican, obviously, and they would always be saying like racist slurs and stuff like that, his friends. And my husband was always like, hey, dude, like stop doing that. But the position that he had us in, you know what I mean? He would have us where, oh, I'm going to help you guys get a house, or having my husband work all the time for free and all this type of stuff. And it's just a big situation that wasn't right. And, you know, we've been cleared to get the kids back and everything, and thank God, but this has just been like craziness.
And what are you guys doing here today?
We're just getting our property. That's it. The past 3 days he's been like, oh yeah, come over at 9, and then we get here at 9. Oh, you didn't confirm, so I can't do it. Okay. So it's just been like game after game, and then today he's trying to weaponize you guys against us to be like, oh, get them out. But he's not doing it the legal way.
Yeah.
And we don't. My husband is a preacher. We don't want problems. He has his equipment over there where he goes out and street preaches and stuff like that. That's all we're really trying to get. We're not trying to cause any problems or anything like that. And we've been calling you guys to make
Who's
sure.
this gentleman back here?
This is Frank. He's the locksmith.
Oh, okay, that's the locksmith.
Yeah. And
Are they changing the locks?
Yeah,
Because of
they
you
took.
guys?
No, they took Marcos. He's the one that took the keys. So, like I said, my husband pulled up that day of the incident on the 13th.
Okay.
And he told Marcos, like, please, you know, look after my kids and stuff like that, because they took both of us.
Yeah.
And he took all of my husband's sets of keys for all of the vehicles.
Yeah.
And then he calls, he tells us to come over, but then we do a standby, and he's like, you guys only got 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, can we get our keys back?
Yeah.
Because we have all these different vehicles. And he's like, no, I'm not, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you literally parked all of our cars like in unison, and our car was parked outside of the gate when they took us. And he took the keys, he took the kids' birth certificates, their social security cards. I'm still like in the air of whether he's like going to try to do identity theft, and it's just like a whole fiasco that is going on. So
So I told him if he's gonna give him 3 hours, take what you can do to get out of here. Get out of here before he comes back. If you need more time, go to the civil unit, 4th and Roma. Go up the stairs, make an appointment, and they will come back with you and stand by while you take everything that you need. Okay?
okay, I guess the question though becomes like, if we're residents here, does he have a right to tell us that you only have 3 hours to be here, or how does that work?
So you guys have you guys should have signed a contract to stay here. It sounds like he was letting you live here. You guys were living here. You guys had this agreement, but now he just wants to change it.
Yeah.
Okay? Once you've established residency, then they technically have to evict you. But it doesn't sound like that's what you want.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have to go through that hassle.
No, we just want to get our
Yeah,
stuff.
difficult,
Yeah.
And he
So-
knows that.
So even though I'm not an expert on the civil process, because we're supposed to have that yesterday,
Yep.
but I do know if you go make an appointment with the civil unit, those guys will come over here and stand by with you if you make an appointment
Okay.
for the amount of time to get what you need. But it sounds like you can be out of here in an hour.
Yeah.
So you might not even need them. But
Okay.
if you need something like, oh, I forgot this, don't come back and try to work with them anymore. There's already an issue.
Just
with
call you
that.
guys. Okay.
Don't call us.
Go to
Or the
Go to
civil.
the civil unit
Okay.
and make the appointment with them. And those guys' specific job is to stand here while you do stuff.
Okay.
Because chances are when you guys leave, he's going to go change the locks, and then you're not going to be allowed. And it's still going to be a civil issue if we come back again. So dealing with the civil unit is going to be the perfect way to handle it.
Okay.
Okay?
And then
Yes,
we'll
sir.
call Marcos, obviously, and explain to him the
Yeah.
situation, because, like we said, he called as well.
Yeah.
But technically, he can't have us tell you guys to leave, because
Right.
you've established residency.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are going to explain that to him, so that way he can't call us again today and say, hey, well, they're still there. Well,
Yeah.
they can be.
Right.
You guys can be here. Like, he has to evict you guys.
Yeah, because he has to evict us legally through documents and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
he didn't even
So
give
he
us.
has to evict you guys through the courts.
Yeah, well, and yeah. through
So
the
for
courts.
future reference, if you guys ever get in a situation like this, if I allow you to live in my home,
Mhm.
right, and then I decide, one day I'm going to evict you, and I give you a 30-day eviction, that doesn't mean shit. I have to do that as a landlord. So now I've issued you a 30-day eviction, right?
Right.
Well, now you don't follow that eviction. I can't call law enforcement to evict you.
Okay.
After that 30-day eviction is up, now I take that eviction and I go to the courts and I say, look, I served them with the 30-day eviction and they didn't leave. I need your help.
Right.
Now a judge is going to grant you
Grant
either a 30-day or a 60-day eviction notice so you can get your stuff and go. Now once that 30-day or 60-day eviction is up, now if you don't leave, now we show up and we kick you out.
Those civil guys that I told you to call, they're gonna come back out and kick you out.
Oh.
And they're gonna stand by with another locksmith who's gonna change those locks, and then you're gonna be gone.
Right.
But it sounds like you guys got it all figured out already anyway, that you're gonna be out of here. in
Yeah,
an
we
hour.
don't want to deal. We
Perfect.
don't want to be here. We just want our stuff. You know, these are our possessions. These are all my cars, my work vehicles. He's putting us in a hardship for me to be able to get back and forth to my job sites and stuff like that. You see, I got windows ready to go for a job, and he's just trying to hold out. Another thing is that he did. I had my vehicle stationed here, and my keys were in there because I had no intentions of like anybody coming in and stealing my stuff. He got all my keys, and that's the reason why now I have to get a locksmith because there's no keys.
You have to
any of the
rekey
vehicles-
everything?
Yeah.
So let us get out of your hair. So
Okay.
you have that hour to
Get all this up.
boogie.
The 3
and
hours.
then go to the civil unit after that if you need it.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Anything else?
No, thank you
Got
guys.
it? Did that
Yeah.
help?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
guys.
God bless.
Good luck. Thank you.
Careful. Yeah.
Okay. So let's I'm gonna back the thing up over